Tension is growing inside the United Opposition Coalition just months after its formation. The DAP-K party led by Eugene Wamalwa has issued a tough warning. They may pull out of position if the DCP party refuses to withdraw its candidate, that's the lawyer Edgar Mwanga, from the Malava by-elections. DAP-K leaders say that the DCP's decision is a betrayal to the community, a move that could split opposition votes and hand victory to their rivals. In short, the unity that was supposed to challenge President Ruto's camp in 2027 is already under serious pressure. Welcome to my channel, ladies and gentlemen. This is DMtv Kenya, your home for bold political analysis and truth-telling bila woga na bila upendeleo side yote. To my returning subscribers, asanteni sana. You are the heartbeat of this channel. And if you're watching for the first time, please click the subscribe button and join the DMtv family for honest, fearless Kenyan political breakdowns. Today, I want to unpack the Malava political storm, a story that shows how fragile the so-called united opposition really is at the moment. It is politics, betrayal, and raw power, all playing out in Kakamega County. DAP-K leaders say that they were blinded when the DCP party, a partner in the united opposition, decided to field lawyer Edgar in the Malava by-election. The by-election is very crucial at this moment, not just for Kakamega, but as a test of unity for opposition parties ahead of 2027 elections. DAP-K wanasema kwamba the coalition had agreed to support one joint candidate to avoid splitting the anti-government vote. But DCP's move changed everything. Na DCP mjue ni chama ya katika chawa, ni kama Achawa ameanza kuonyesha kifua, and that's why things might turn against him. They see this as a direct challenge and a sign of disrespect within the alliance. In simple terms, they feel that DCP has broken the family code. And the Malava by-election might look small, just one seat, but politically, let me say that it is symbolic. If opposition partners couldn't agree on one candidate at this moment, how will they agree on a presidential ticket later? Na Kachawa amesema kwamba yeye ndiye anaona anafit kuwa the president, hao wengine hakuna mtu ameonyesha kwamba ako serious. People have started splitting from that opposition. And yesterday, you saw Fred Matiang'i akiwa na chochi na tembea. So there is something that is coming up and nobody is seeing. DAP-K's anger shows how deep there is mistrust that runs among the so-called united team. One wrong move and the whole structure could crumble completely. Kwa kweli, hii ni dalili ya matatizo makubwa yanayokuja katika muungano. According to DAP-K, DAP-K officials, DCP's decision undermines the spirit of unity and cooperation that brought them together. They accuse Gachagua of playing selfish politics, trying to expand influence at the cost of the broader world. Defeating the government side sio kitu ambayo watacheza nayo. One DAP-K leader said that we didn't join the united opposition to compete with friends. We joined to win against the system. And that statement said all. Frustration, betrayal, and political fear all are rolled into one. On the other hand, DCP defend their decision. They argue that Edgar Mwanga is popular in Malava and has grassroots support that can't be ignored. In their view, pulling him out would be unfair to their supporters. But that explanation does not convince the DP-K or the public itself. To many, Gachagua looks like it's putting ego above unity. And this is exactly what the government side will use to kick them. Kenya Kwanza wants to see opposition divided and distract them. Nataka tuifute karibu, tuiangalie kwa undani zaidi. The united opposition was supposed to be a grand alliance uniting leaders like Rigathi Gachagua, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, and even some neutral figures across regions. But just a few months later, it's already showing cracks. And if they can't agree on a small seat in Malava, how will they handle the complex math year of 2027, deciding who becomes the presidential flag bearer? This by-election is exposing the weakness mapema sana. DAP-K is threatening to pull out. It's not just a talk, it's a warning shot. If they actually withdraw, it will widen, and the other smaller parties will also reconsider their loyalty. That means the so-called united opposition could soon turn into fragmented camps, each running their own race. And once unity breaks, President Ruto's Kenya Kwanza will have a free ride in 2027. Because in Kenyan politics, a divided opposition always loses. History proves it. Let's be honest, Malava is more than just about the candidate. It's about regional dominance in Western Kenya. Eugene Wamalwa's DAP-K is fighting to stay relevant in the region, and the DCP is trying to expand its footprint. Both want to prove they are the true voice of Western Kenya, but in fighting each other, they are weakening the very opposition they claim to protect. Ni kama kuombania maji kwenye chupa, lakini wote wanakauka. If things continue like this, the dream of a powerful anti-Ruto coalition could collapse before it even starts. DAP and DCP, we have a Wiper Party, Breakaway Youths, and others will each pull in different directions. And that means one thing: split votes is win for Kenya Kwanza. The united opposition must fix this Malava problem first, or risk being remembered as just another failed alliance. Kenyans online are already mocking the situation, so the united opposition can't even unite in a by-election. How will they share the presidency if they can't share Malava? This is how Kenya Kwanza wins again. Opposition fighting itself. The public sentiment is clear. People are tired of alliances that break before the first test. Moses Kuria aliyaona haya na aliwaambia mapema kwamba hajawahi ona the opposition inatengenezwa mapema before the year of election. The Malava by-election has turned into a mirror showing the truth about the united opposition. Unity in name, division in action. DAP-K's warning is not just about one seat. It's about the future of the coalition. If they don't resolve this quickly, it could mark the beginning of the end of a project that once promised to unite Kenyans. In politics, small cracks often become earthquakes. And right now, Malava might be that earthquake. So ladies and gentlemen, the question I leave to you is this simple. Is this just a small disagreement, or is the united opposition already falling apart? Drop your thought in the comments section and don't forget to subscribe for more fearless political breakdowns here on DMtv Kenya. Asanteni sana and see you in the next episode.